the sacred island of Okinoshima and associated sites in the Munakata region. Comprised of the religious sites that make up the 3 shrines of Munakata Taisha, Okitsumiya on Okinoshima, which sits 60 kilometers off the coast of Fukuoka Prefecture, Nakatsumiya on Oshima, and Hetsumiya on mainland Kyushu, it is now a World Heritage Site consisting of the Yohaisho Worship Hall and the tombs of the Munakata clan where they once performed rituals. Japanese culture expert Robert Campbell and I, Lemmy Duncan, traveled to this mystical World Heritage Site revered since ancient times by the people in the Munakata region, and now we'll share it with you. The Mysterious World Heritage in Japan. Episode 4. The Shimbaru-Nuyama Mounded Tomb Group. Inspired by what we learned about the ancient Munakata clan at Munakata Taisha Shrine's Shimpokan, we took a taxi and arrived at the Shimbaru-Nuyama Mounded Tomb Group.
Wow. Boy, that's a beautiful view, huh?
It is. It looks so organized. All the lines.
Yeah, all the lines are there. It's this perfect sort of vista there, out there. Look at these mounds right there in front of us. This sort of diagonal line right there.
Wait, are these the tombs?
Yeah, those are the mounded tomb group, right there. Really, really ancient tombs right there. And they're pointing, it's almost like a straight line, an arrow out to that island.
Wait, is that the island we were on?
Yeah, that's the island that we went to.
That's Oshima?
There. Yeah, that's Oshima.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're facing?
Right, they're facing each other, and on the other side of Oshima is Okinoshima, right?
That's so cool how everything is aligned.
It's all completely aligned up with each other, right? Hello there.
Hello.
はい
こんにちは。私ここの古墳展望所でガイドをやっております福津市の観光ボランティアガイド会の有吉と申します。ここにある古墳群が沖ノ島祭祀をやった宗像の方たちのお墓だということで、この古墳群が非常に重要視されたということで、皆さんに今案内をしているところです。ここはずっと入り組だったということで、ここの丘陵地帯、いわゆる大地とかそういうところをうまく使って古墳を作っていったわけです。ですからあそこの建物がありますけど、あの建物の周りのところはいわゆる岬ということで入り海で船が入ってきたと、そういうことで。
So that was a promontory right there, that grove over there on those roads, and then this was they sort of using the natural sort of landscape to create this.
Earlier that it's interesting how it's aligned with Oshima and Okinoshima.
200キロ先はもう韓半島ということで、今の韓国ということで非常に短いその距離で、いわゆる海北道中っていう言葉がありまして、海の北の航路を守りなさいよとか、そういうその天照大神で日本で一番の最高神の天照大神のいわゆるご神直命令がこの海北道中なんですよ。でちょうど5世紀の頃は日本はまだ倭の五王の時代、この海北道中で文化だとか技術とかそういうあれを輸入っていうか持ってくる大きなこの航路があったということで、その船のそういう操縦技術に長けてた古代の宗像の人たちがここにお墓があるということで古墳が。
Do you think that the Munakata clan were really sophisticated in that way?
ですからそれがその今の大和王権っていうんですか、政権、いわゆるその今の大阪とか奈良のいわゆるそういう政権が非常にこの宗像の人たちを重要視した、そういうあれでここに今41基あるとですが、前方後円墳はそのうちの5基が前方後円墳なんですよ。ですからもう宗像の方たちは大和の方たちと非常に友好的な一族だったということだけはこの古墳がそれを証明しているんじゃないかなと。
Oh, look, there are people walking down there.
もうこういうふうに本当横にですね古墳があって、 もうすぐこう歩けるということで非常に1500年から1600年この地区の方たちがこの古墳を守ってくれてるということで、はい。
Even now, it's agriculture around here. There are a lot of rice paddies, fields for different vegetables and things like that. And so it's like right in the middle of people's lives and their livelihoods and so forth. So, as you said, these are not really sort of monuments that are separated from local life, but they're sort of part of the community, and people have sort of protected them and depended on them, maybe, sort of used them, but really preserved the shape of them themselves. That's really amazing.
キャンベルさん、古墳の方歩けますので、ぜひ歩いていただきたいと思いますんで。
Wow, that's great. It sounds like we can take a stroll along the tombs. That sounds really
Okay, yeah, I'd
beautiful.
love to see them more.
Great, yeah. Thanks a lot for your advice. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Advice, we have to
Thank
see.
you.
ありがとうございます。
Well, these used to be rice paddies. Maybe it looks like they're not being irrigated and planted right now, but they look like they used to be actually used for farming.
Right, when we were looking from higher up, it did look like this whole place was a rice paddy, but I guess we can walk here.
Yeah, this mound is really wonderful, isn't it?
I mean, imagine if you weren't told anything and you just walked past it. Would you guess it's a tomb?
I wouldn't guess it was a tomb, but I would think that it was man-made, I think.
Right.
Because the shape is so perfect. It really looks like a mound. Wow, it's amazing. Look at these really small mounds here. There's one here, and then there's one in the shadow over there.
Oh.
Wow, oh, look at this mound. I mean, they're all sort of connected to each other. They sort of seem to be.
So some are keyhole shaped and others are
just regular mounds, and then some are really enormous, and then some are like really small. Wow, and this was done over a number of centuries, right? Over maybe one or two or three centuries. So they weren't probably not all related to each other. It's like, it looks like, you know, sort of dad and one of the kids or something like that.
I'm interested I'm interested to know whether the structures inside are very different, you know, over a course of a few centuries.
Centuries, yeah. So, remember the guide, Mr. Ariyoshi, was telling us that they used the natural sort of geographical sort of structure of this area here to create them, and that they weren't really sort of planned to be in one line. And you can imagine that just by looking at this sort of
probably
gorge there.
Do you think this was an ocean?
Yeah, on the other side of that was an inlet. He said that this was all, and the ocean came by, and people who were sort of, you know, seaward voyagers could see all of these tombs from their ships below.
This looks really unique. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Yeah.
Like the topography of this area.
This is one from the latter half of the 5th century. Here.
Oh, this one's round.
Yeah, this is a round one. So maybe this was someone who was less prominent than the fellows who were in the keyhole one that we just looked at before over there.
I wonder how they came up with that shape. That's very unique, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really
because
amazing.
we think it looks like a keyhole, but I'm sure they weren't thinking the same thing.
Yeah, but when you look at it above, it's really geometrically really
it does.
interesting. Yeah, and it suggests that they were really close to the power, the center of power in Yamato, which is present-day Nara and Kyoto, near there as well. So there's lots of things going on, not just between the Korean peninsula and the continent and this area here, but also the rest of Japan and different centers of power that were developing as well. So that's kind of really interesting. This is really like the belly button of ancient Japanese history, you know?
That's a really good way to put it, belly button. And we're just standing right in front of this round.
This round is there that's like everything is sort of gathered sort of into that. Wow, amazing.
You know, looking at all of these tombs, I just think that it's mind-blowing that there was a clan so powerful that their tomb would be this big. These days, that never happens, right? Not 35 meters or 50 meters.
They're enormous, but they're also like really human in scale, sort of. I mean, the shape of them are really sort of gentle feeling. I think that they probably wanted to really impress people who passed by in boats and things like that and show their power. But it's not really, they don't seem really sort of like they're violent people. They seem really sort
like
of
look at us,
peaceful in a way.
but it's more of kind of
it's kind of really calm. It's great to walk around here and feel the scale of it. The ocean breeze coming in and seeing how it's connected, not just with where we're standing right here, but with the ocean and the peninsula and the continent beyond that. It's a beautiful place. Loved it.
Wow, so we're coming to a close of our 3-day tour around the Munakata region.
Wow, it feels more like we've been walking together for a week.
It does actually, it doesn't feel like 3 days.
Yeah, so many things that we did, so many people that we've met, all kinds of different situations and spots that we've walked through that at the beginning really felt like isolated sort of incidents but then began to roll together and create this wonderful synergy. Really kind of feels like everything here on the last day, on the 3rd day, everything that we look at, everything that we feel is adding something to our sense of the place here.
Right, and like it's all collectively a World Heritage Site.
Yeah, that's really fascinating to me. Japan is usually thought of as a really homogeneous society and kind of isolated from the rest by the ocean, but we're standing right here in this place that is incredible commerce, incredible sort of communion and cooperation, probably conflict also, but a lot of contact with the rest of the world. But so long ago, like 1,500 years ago, the people who are living here were connected directly with the Korean peninsula and the Chinese civilization beyond that, and that really seems to like remain here.
Right,
that
the
openness.
Preservation is amazing. The fact that they still preserved all of these historic things and that everyone here is uniting together to really respect and preserve it,
Yeah, I'm remembering that fisherman that we met who was clearing up after the festival, and he was just really not proud of what he was doing. It was like, part of his daily life, like what he might have been doing, fixing his garden or his lawn or something like that. He was doing at the shrine, and it was all sort of seamlessly connected with the rest of his life and his children and his grandchildren. That kind of sort of local culture, and be able to participate in it by coming here and talking to these people and not just seeing the sights, but eating and sharing with them the spaces with them.
It was really nice to eat the local food too.
Really good,
right? That was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's definitely one main event of any trip, at least for me.
And also, the food is really different here from Kyoto and Tokyo and stuff like that. The way that they prepare it, the ingredients. Yeah, I like the fact that we walked along the mounded tomb group, the Munakata clan, at the very end, because we got to sort of be on the same level. The plateau with them, all of the shadow and the shadings. It's a beautiful day today, and just to sort of pay our respects to these people and all the people that were with them together 1,500 years ago.
It's a nice way to say thank you so much for showing us
creating
all
this
of this.
culture. Beautiful memories.
Please take a look at the entire course of the last 3 days.
The first day, we visited Uminomichi Munakata-kan Museum and Munakata Taisha Hetsumiya Shrine. On day 2, we went to Oshima and traveled from Nakatsumiya to the Okitsumiya Yohaisho via Mitake Shrine. The third day, we took a boat out to get a closer look at Okinoshima and then returned to the mainland and visited the Munakata Taisha Shimpokan Museum. We then walked around the mounded tomb group where the Munakata clan rests. This course will easily allow you to see the complete sacred island of Okinoshima and associated sites in the Munakata region.
I hope you have a very nice trip. Bye!